you're pushing things to the side, maybe not taking them out of the box. It's time to unpack this stuff so that you can process through it. So I'm getting this image of you closing the box and going, no, I'll look at it later. I'll just look at it later. But Spirit is saying, no, crack open the box, Jan. Let's take a peek and let's sort through this so that we can deal with it, process through it, and then ultimately clean up what needs to be cleaned up, or mourn or process, so that we can get to the other side of this. So by procrastinating and waiting, of course, it's just prolonging the situation. And I would imagine it would be causing even maybe more anxiety, because, what is that saying, that what we persist or what we resist persists, right? So we might be pretending or thinking that we're avoiding something, but we're not. It's right there, right here, right here. So time to deal. And I'm going to be seeing you on Friday, and so I can help you with that process. I would be very happy to. So you can have somebody to talk to and bounce things off of. Okay? So Kristen asks, how smooth is my getting licensed process going to be? So she is at the tail end of getting her license in therapy. So this is cool. All right, let's see. Let's pull a card for Kristen and talk about the process. How's that process? Process is looking good there, Kristen. So there's the Three of Wands, and this just talks about you waiting for your ship to come in. Literally, there it is. It's a done deal. It's on its way. And so you get to just stand there in your yellow solar plexus power and wait for it to come in. And it's just a matter of minutes. It's done. So congratulations. That's amazing. I know this has been a long up and down journey for you, and you deserve the very, very best. So, all righty. Okay, Jan says, thank you. This reading was not surprising. Sigh. Yeah, well, we got your back, Jan, and I will literally have your back on Friday. So when I see you in IRL, in real life, yay. Okay, guys, so go ahead and ask your questions. We're wide open. I don't have any more email questions. So go ahead and hit me and see if I missed anything. Okay. All righty. I don't see anything coming in, guys. So go ahead and just ask your questions. And in the meantime, while I'm waiting for those questions to roll in, I want to share with you a new workshop that we're going to be presenting. And actually, we're going to be starting on tomorrow, and it's called Messages from Spirit. So as you guys know, I am all about messages from Spirit and the different ways that Spirit connects with us and gives us signs and omens and the different tools we can use to increase the frequency of messages, the way to ask those questions that are empowering. The one thing I know for sure is that we live in a responsive universe, and that universe is fraught with guidance, with benevolence and guidance. And so, we are spirit first and foremost, and that divine intelligence that rules our bodies, that grows our hair, that beats our hearts, all of that, it's always working. It's always going. It's always on. But we are such creatures of the brain that we are only aware of what we're aware of, right? And so most of the spiritual stuff that's happening, we don't have a big awareness about. And so we miss a few things. and then we think that we have to solve all these issues and problems on our own by intellectualizing or knowledge and thinking about it, where I know 100% that there is even a better source of information out there, and that is from spirit. And so we all have all kinds of different words for it, and I do believe that there are different levels of it. But I think that that one big, vast, benevolent energy, most people call God, I call it source or divine intelligence. It is neutral. It's neutral, and it's here, and it's a stream of well-being, and it doesn't judge. It's just always on. It's always going, and it's always, growing and expanding and, doing gravity and things like that. So, and then I think that there is another level of spiritual benevolence or spirit help, and I call those the spirit guides or spirit helpers. And that one is not neutral, it's personal. And I think that everybody has an experience where they feel like the universe has their back. There's something out there supporting them. There's something that keeps us close to, close to ourselves. It keeps us out of danger. Gives us signs and synchronicities and different little hints and clues and drops breadcrumbs for us and opens doors and does all kinds of fun stuff for us on our behalf when we ask, and even when we don't ask. There's some people who say that spiritual guidance only comes when we ask, and I'm like, no, it doesn't. It comes all the time, but it's even more profound when we do ask, and it's more profound when we collaborate with it. And so this workshop is all about how we collaborate with spirit, how we ask, what we can ask, the tools that we can use to ask, and ways to receive the answers. And then that's the big other part of this, is getting into receptivity, get into the receptive mode so that we can see the signs, so that we can pick up the information that is being given to us and guiding us all the time. So I would encourage you to check that out. It's for our members in Enchanted Empath community. So you have to be a member of Enchanted Empath, and then it's free to the members. So let me see. If you go to enchantedempath.com, you can see what the membership levels are. It's really super affordable. And we have weekly workshops. So we actually have messages from spirit on Wednesday, tomorrow, and Thursday night, making up for last week that I missed. So Wednesday and Thursday, and then every Thursday we have a workshop. And all of July is all about messages from spirit. And then in August, we're going to shift gears and go into oracle cards, tarot cards, and the other cards. So if you like to learn about these tools and you like to develop your intuition and your own connection with spirit, this is a perfect opportunity to do that in a safe, loving place outside of Facebook, in our own little safe community called Enchanted Empath. So go check that out. Cheryl would like for me to pull a card for her. Love to, Cheryl. Let's see what Spirit has to say through the tarot for you today. Yes, yes, yes. They're always talking to us, guys. And it's interesting. And especially through nature. I just want to drop that one. Okay, Cheryl, this one's for you. Okay, Cheryl, so 6 of Cups. This is one of my favorites. 6 of Cups is an easy peasy card. It's if you look at the cups, this one, all these cups are full of flowers. This is a beautiful card. I call it the making it nice card. So this is a time to gift somebody with flowers, or just make somebody's day by making it a little brighter, a little a little nicer by just adding really simple touches, and that's it, you know. So I get this impression of you of being like fairy godmother. And so get your fairy godmother dust out there and just go sprinkle it on some people around you and just make it nice, bring that energy. And that's definitely one of your gifts, is that when you enter a room, when you enter your workplace, when you enter, you know, the family, the house, you raise the vibration, you raise the energy. And one of the ways that you do that is by making it pretty, making it nice, being the hostess, all of those things. So stay on that trail, have fun with that, and know that it's no accident. It's one of your gifts, one of your many gifts and purpose. Okay, so Nancy asks, what steps can I take to help my oldest be successful and experience joy? What steps can I take to help my oldest be successful and experience joy? Wow, Nancy, that's a very loaded question. I'm gonna pull a card, but I have a lot to say about that. To help my oldest be successful and experience joy. So you know that your sons or your oldest's success and joy is up to them. I just want to preface it with that, right? But I'm a mom too, and I get it. I get it. We want to help and we want to assist. We want to make the way. And so let's pull a card and see what the heck Spirit has to say about that through the tarot. What steps can I take to help my oldest be successful and experience joy? Exactly what I thought it was going to say. So this might sound counterintuitive to you, but it's extremely spot on for me. And this is the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is about taking a hiatus, like walking away. There's 8 cups there, and it looks like one is missing. And it's time to go and see, you know, maybe go figure out what the heck is missing. But it's about going to the cave, taking a time out and pondering and being by yourself. And so you asked what those steps for you to take are, and I literally here to walk away, to make some space, to give some space so that your oldest can have the space to figure it out themselves, right? And I feel like it's a he. I'm not sure if it's a he, but I keep on wanting to call him a he. So Nancy, it is a personal journey. And sometimes as the parent, and this is part of why I'm kind of taking a hiatus from my place, because I live with my son, or my son lives with me. And I needed to create some space for him to feel his independence. And so that he has to do things for himself that I typically do on a daily basis, that is probably so much more than we recognize or even think about until you're gone. But to create that space, walk away so that they can, rise to the occasion and have to figure some things out themselves. And there's a saying, you know, and I really love this. I don't remember who said it, but it's that whole notion concept that our children are not ours. They come through us. And of course, you know, we have a karmic relationship with them, and there's lessons and all this other stuff to be learned, but they're not ours. And there's, you know, we're responsible to guide and to help and assist them for sure. And then there's this space that we have to allow them to grow up and experience their own ways, and know that their ways are different than our ways, and that's okay, you know. Yes, he's a he. All right. So I hope that helps. I really do. But it is about creating some distance and creating some space so that he can rise to the occasion. And I learned this too, early on being a school teacher. That was one of the go-tos. It's like you really, really kind of want to help and micromanage, but as soon as you back off and back away, then the children feel their independence. Man, they always rise to the occasion. If we're not there to do it for them or to figure it out, then they'll easily step in and step up. So, and then the last thing I want to say about that is that if you want to for him to experience joy and success, then you experience joy and success. And by osmosis, it's contagious, right? And so we go first and we start the party, and then the energy gets all over people. And so his journey is his journey. And I know you really want to help and assist. And that's probably the best way to do it for now. Okay. So Olivia says, hey, beautiful, can you please give me a time frame estimate when my husband Alex will get a job? Thank you so much. Well, thank you, Olivia. That's so sweet. Yes, I can. Time frame. Let's ask. Time frame. When's Alex gonna get that job? I have the short answer for you, but you're not gonna like it. Let's see what the cards say, and then I'll tell you. Okay. Yes. It's kind of the same thing, really. The King of Wands. The King of Wands. When he is aligned with a job is when he's going to get a job. So my short answer was when he wants one. But that's what all about the King of Wands is. The King of Wands is the hierarchy. He's at the pinnacle of the alignment with his desire, right? So the wands are all about that fire, desire, the alignment. So when he's in alignment, he's not quite in alignment yet. So maybe there's some little tweaks that he can do to get him there, like asking him what he wants, asking himself what he wants and how he wants to serve and how he wants to show up and all of that. So sorry, I'm not giving you a hard number. I know that that's what you want, but it's more than that. It's way more than that. So I feel like he's getting there, though. All right. So Maria says hello, hello, and Maria would like a card. And Strong, okay, Strong would love to have a card. Hi, could I have a card on what's coming up for me, please? What's coming up, Strong? Good question. What's coming up? What do I need to know? What's coming up? Okay, so we got the King of Cups for you. So the King of Cups is that, again, with the hierarchy. I'm seeing the kings lately as the hierarchy, the pinnacle, the top, the highest expression of whatever the suit is. And this being cups is about emotional maturity. This is about handling emotions, really dealing with your relationships, being a good listener, being a good counselor type person, right? So being in touch with your own feelings and then maybe even helping others with theirs. But there's some mastery around your emotional intelligence that's coming into play here. So good on you. I'm wondering if it has to do with work for you specifically. Drop me a line, let me know. Okay, so Maria asks for a reading or a card. You bet. Got it. Hey, Lalita. Hey, Andrea. Okay, so Maria asks, if possible, I'm dating someone whose name is Justin. Can you tell me what his intentions are? If not, maybe a general love. Okay. Oh, man, that's one of my favorite things to do is tap into a person and to sense into their intentions. It's one of my very favorite things to do. So let me just do that. Okay. And typically I do that in the magic of my own mind, but I'm going to pull a card and then also pull up Justin. Okay. So I can see him, get him in my crosshairs, in my energetic sphere. Let's see what the cards have to say. Okay. So his intentions, or this is for you. Let's see, Maria, the Queen of Wands. So I would say that his intentions are, and you know, this is for you too, a general reading about you, that you are the Queen of Wands. So again, with the wands, so the wands are about that passion, purpose, intention, all of those things. And for someone to consider you to be like the queen, his Queen of Wands, is pretty cool. Queen of Wands has also a little bit of a witchy vibe, right? So she's got her little black cat right there. She is a good manifester and a creator, and she's fun. She's fun to hang around with. You just never know what she's going to be doing next. So I can see him looking up to you, wondering what's your next move. He might even be a little bit afraid of you, because you're powerful, but let me detract that word, not afraid, but intrigued. Like, what is going on with this girl? And what's up her sleeve next, right? So there's a lot of intrigue there with him and you. So keep him guessing is mine. Easy, Luke. Okay, everybody, come and meet Luke. It's all right. Okay, so let's get on with more. Monica says, hello, love. Hello, Monica. I am doing really well. So Lalita says, myself, Jasmine, I want to know, when will my reconciliation happen? I want to know when my reconciliation will happen. Okay, let's take a look at that and see what Spirit has to say about this reconciliation. Lalita. Okay, thanks for chiming in, guys. Thanks for being here with me today. This is fun stuff. Okay, Lalita, reconciliation. What's the dealio? Reconciliation looks like it's in the works. Queen of Swords is just all about cutting the crap. It's clarity, clarity, clarity. So we're waiting for that clarity to happen. We're waiting for that, and it feels like it's there. We have the gardener here, guys. So hopefully that's not too loud. So the Queen of Swords is just gonna cut right through all that nonsense, right through all that drama, right through all that crap. It's happening, and it's happening sooner than later. So get yourself here in your own mind first, and then it will happen, okay? All right, this is like perfect timing with that gardener. Monica wants to know if Drawn would love to know Mohit's current feelings for me, as we are not in contact since 2 months. Okay, Monica, I'm going to pull 2 cards for this one. I'm going to pull one for you and one for him. Okay, hopefully you guys can hear me. Okay. So first, Monica and Mohit. Okay, so Monica, this is you. This is you contemplating, waiting, world in your hand, wondering what's up. That's pretty clear. And then Mohit is 4 of Wands. So it looks to me as if he might have moved on. So I hope this doesn't come as bad news, but we all want everybody to be happy and to find their people, right? And knowing that if he's moved on, then he just wasn't yours. And I don't mean to be flippant about that, but I really am kind of flippant about that. It's like, okay, I'd rather know sooner than later like next, and then just get on with the business of getting on, right? Because I know we get attached to people and ideas and things, but not all of them are ours. And the more graceful we become at being able to release them and going, okay, well, that wasn't mine. Next, it opens the space to create room for the next appropriate person. Okay. I may have to cut out here. Okay, so Andrea asks, does everybody hear me okay? Andrea asks, what does Bill think about me? Let's ask. And then the air conditioner just kicked on. We're having just a circus of noise today, folks. Okay, Andrea, what does Bill think about me? Okay, let's get back into get aligned. What does Bill think about me? Okay, so Bill hasn't made up his mind. He doesn't know. So he's at an impasse. It could be 50-50, one or the other. So this is the card that tells us that logic isn't going to help in this situation, and only intuition and time is going to help. So this is something he's got to like cover up his ego. He's got to get out of his head, get out of his ego and into his heart so that he can decide if you're appropriate for him or not, because he's undecided. Okay, so hope that helps, guys. Really hope that helps. Maria says, I do have witchy vibes, LOL. Yeah, those witchy vibes, he's liking them, he's intrigued by them, a little nervous, like, oh my God, can she read my mind? Probably. Mama wants me to tell me about my future. I'll tell you what, I'll pull a card and see what the heck's going on in the now. Okay, so Mama, card for Mama. Sometimes Spirit has a really good sense of humor. And in this case, very good sense of humor. So the Two of Wands, you asked, tell me about my future. And this card says, tell yourself about your future. So this is you holding the world in your hands with your Two of Wands. You're at home, you're looking out, and you're contemplating. And so, you know, Spirit is saying, what do you want? And whatever it is that you're wanting, you can create and manifest on that realm. So I guess they don't want to throw us a bone. But it looks like also, too, you could have travel in your future. I'm kind of playing with you a little bit. So you could have travel, but I think the bigger message here is to ask what you want. Ask for what you want. Okay, Ruth says, hello, how are you? If you were drawn, very much appreciate a reading, very needed. You got it, Ruth. Okay. All right, Ruth, let's pull a card. Okay. This is the card everybody wants, Ruth, but not everybody gets all the time. It's the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is about partnership, and it's about a really good partnership. It's a divine partnership. Could be a romantic partnership, could be a business one. Typically, this is a romantic kind. And so it looks like things are good in this area, good or getting better. So I would say focus on your partnership for now, and know that it's a divine one, and it's here to give you many lessons and many gifts. So enjoy that. And if you're not with somebody yet, you will be. So there we have it. That's what's working on you. All right, Monica. Got you. Oh, pretty doggy. Thank you. That's Luke. He's my favorite. Rosie says, hola goddess, hola. Back at ya. Okay. Any healthy love coming my way this year? Rosie asks. I love your emojis, guys. I love your messages. Thank you so much. It's so cool having this opportunity to be able to connect with you guys online, isn't it? I mean, we're creating this community. I hate those gardeners right now, but okay, so let's get back into that. That's Rosie, right? Rosie, healthy, my way this year. I got no shame in my game. They're sitting here watching me through all the windows doing my tarot readings. It's like, don't burn me at the stake, folks. Oh my gosh. Okay. Any healthy love coming my way this year? I pulled the Two of Swords for you, Rosie, but I feel like I'm a little distracted, so I want to pull another one. But this talks about you getting an alignment. Get clear. Do you want it? Do you want love? Are you kind of 50-50 about it? Like, I could take it or leave it. That's exactly what this card is. It's a real, it's neutral. So when you shift gears and you get heavier on wanting a relationship and allowing a relationship, then it'll come, okay? But I want to pull another one. You guys have way more power than you can imagine. Way more power. And when you decide something, you make up your mind about something, the universe, your helpers, the guides, they come through and they start opening doors like nobody's business and making stuff happen. You become a magnet to the things that you were wanting. But first you have to be clear about them and want them. And that's exactly what you just got. The clarity. The king is clarity, queen is clarity card. And this is just about, no more this, no more I'm undecided, and into this. Like, yes, I am deciding I want a relationship. And the fun thing is that I know that this comes because of our past and situations that influence us. And we're like, I don't know if I want to do that again. But when we get to this place and we say absolutely yes, because we have learned from the past, we have learned from those relationships, we have become better at relationships, we become a better partner, a better package. And by law of attraction, we know that if we're doing that work, we are going to attract other people who are also doing that work. So the better it gets, guys. We don't have to be worried about the past. We don't have to worry about repeating situations if we are actively working through our stuff and improving ourselves, right? So there is a big if in there. We have to do some work and we have to improve ourselves. But as we improve ourselves, we're raising our vibration, and then the people who are attracted to us are at that same level. So we don't have to worry about it. Hey, Luke. What's up, cowboy? All right, so I hope that helps. So go get it, Rosie. Okay, I got Andrea, yes. Ruth. Okay. All right, spammer, please go away. Okay, thank you. Maybe I need to do more Reiki on my husband to get him aligned. Yes. yes. Reiki is awesome. We just did Reiki in our community group last month. And so we have 3 new certified Reiki practitioners as a result of that. Reiki all the time, baby. Do it. Okay. All right. So this person needs to go away. Ayandeli, please leave. All right. Currently, what is Sejal feeling for me? So ask Sajita. Okay, Sajita, beautiful name. Let's go and see what, let's put those cards back in there. And Andrea says he has a big ego, right? Okay. What is Sajal feeling for me? Sajita. Sajal. It's this one. What is he feeling for you? I have the Three of Pentacles. Typically, this is like a work card. So let me see. So, well, I guess that answers my question, right? So is he thinking that you guys are coworkers or workers or work together well? This is this is the Trinity card. And so it's a sacred card. It's not necessarily a romantic one though. So he could see you as being somebody who is a really awesome work partner. So look into that. And hey, ma'am, any reading for me? Anyone in particular is telling me lies or not trustworthy? Bernadette. Bernadette, let me give you a little psychic tip right now. Okay, this is for all of you. If you're looking for people to lie to you, you will find them looking for the wrong thing. So that is okay. When I talk about messages from spirit, when we start the workshop tomorrow night, that is one of the ways not to ask spirit guidance. If we ask them, are there any pitfalls that I should be looking for? Are there any liars and cheaters I should be looking for? Spirit's going to answer you. They're going to show you all the liars and the cheaters to be looking for. But how helpful is that? Why would you want that? And then it gets overwhelming, and then you get distrustful, and it just starts all kinds of negative energy. So instead, I'm going to say, Bernadette, here's the deal. You have amazing powers of discernment. Open up your third eye. We're just going to activate it. Open up your third eye right now. And then you can you can read between the lines. You can sense when somebody is lying to you or not, when they're being truthful or when they're being dishonest. So let's not look for people who are lying to you and people that you have to be aware of. Let's just open up your third eye so that you can be aware of everybody, the good, the bad, read between the lines, see it all, so that you can navigate yourself with grace and with clarity and with ease, right? So we took the same question, but we reframed it in a positive so that it puts you in a more empowered position, right? So we're not going to be walking in fear. We're going to be walking in discernment. We're going to be walking in knowing. We're going to be walking in trusting our intuition, our third eye, our own information system that is working 24/7 for us. So I'm going to empower you with that. Okay. Okay, Krishna. Let's see what the heck's going on with you. Krishna, let's pull a card. See what Spirit has to say about your, I'm going to say near future. I'm going to talk about future is too big of a word. That's another thing. I need to scope it down to wrap my head around it a little bit, just so that we know what we're dealing with. So put a 3-month parameter around it. Okay, well, you also have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is about taking action with money. So it could be getting a job. It could be starting a business. It's the first steps. It's the initial action steps towards increasing money. And so my direct translation for this is getting a job for you. Okay, hope that helps, guys. It's a fun, intimate way to connect. Hell yes. Yes, Rosie. Awesome. All right. I think I have everybody. Will I have kids? Bernadette wants to know, will I have kids? Let's just ask the cards. Okay, Spirit. Will Bernadette have kids? Yes or no? Okay, it looks like with whatever it is that you're doing right now, it's not working. And it's time to rethink. So we got the 10 of Swords. This is a big fat no card. But I want to say that this is a no card with whatever it is that you are whatever you have going on right now about this, meaning it can change. So because the swords represent our thoughts, and your thoughts say you feel defeated right now. And so the nice thing about this card is there's a big yellow streak through it, you know, about the dawn coming, the darkest before the dawn. So you could see this card as very pessimistic. I see it as a very optimistic card, but I know that I have some work to do. I know that I need to change my thinking around this because I know that my thoughts are magnets and my thoughts are creating my reality. And right now, the thoughts that I'm having are creating a crappy reality and it hurts, right? So let's clean that energy up about how you're perceiving having kids and get into a place of, instead of what is about that is plaguing your brain, I want to say, and getting into a heart space of what do I want? You know, what do I want instead? So that now we can clean up some of that that intellectual energy that is blocking you, and we can clear that away. And let's go ahead and give some Reiki on that one. And you can start to visualize what you would like to see instead and become an attractor from that place instead of the other place. Because I can guarantee you that we are creating our realities 100% of the time. And there's a lot of factors, there's a lot of external situations, there's a lot of what is happening around us that is influencing us. So guys, we're not perfect. This takes work. We all have some work to do, you know? So I want to help you with that. I'm not here to hurt you with that. But yeah, let's clean it up. Let's take a little responsibility. Let's think about the things that we want instead. And then we can go to that place and attract better than we were yesterday. And then we can attract better tomorrow. And every day we can get a little bit better. We'll have days that we go back, we're human, and then we can go forward again, okay? So it's a process, guys. This thing called humanity, it is hilarious. Okay. All right, guys, I think we're pretty much finished. Unless I see anybody else. Thanks, guys, for being here. I really do appreciate all your questions. I appreciate your patience with me. I appreciate your kindness. I know I don't always say what you want to hear, but I do hope that I am of service and giving you what you need, and never here to hurt anybody. So Bernadette says, thank you. Okay, so Nandini says, please reply. Nandini, please reply to what? All right. I try to get everybody here. And I apologize if I miss anybody. So I'm looking for you, Nandini, but I'm not. Oh, I have Krishna Nandini. Oh, okay, I think I did. Yeah? All right, guys. Nope. Okay, can you tell me when Kushal Bose get relationship with? Oh, we're getting real personal here with people's names. I'll pull a card on that and see what Spirit has to say. I don't know. That one doesn't feel too good to me. It feels like you're kind of torturing yourself a little bit, honestly. And I'd rather not perpetuate the torturing. Yeah, I'm not getting a clear answer on that either. So, Nandini, I have the King of Wands. So I would say let's get in alignment with what it is that you want, and maybe not about that. I'm sorry. It's not my kind of reading. Do I do personal appointments, ma'am? Yes, I do, Bernadette. I do readings. They're on my website, charlenemurphy.com. You can book them yourself. I have everything automated. You can book it and pay for it all at once. And then if we are Zooming, I'll just send you a Zoom link and then we're good to go. So yep. I do hour and half hour. Oh, Sajita, good one. Third party involved. Yeah, it could be. It really could be. So when I'm pulling these cards for you, I have my interpretation and my information, and then you guys have yours too, right? So I love it. So whatever resonates with you, what jumps at you, the pictures that jump out at you, that's your message. Okay, so really tune in and trust yourself. That's why I show you the cards, because I really want you to get a message beyond what I'm saying, right? All right, guys, I think that covers it for today. So again, starting tomorrow night, messages from Spirit, how to receive messages from Spirit. We're going to take a deep dive. We start tomorrow night. Check out enchantedempath.com or go to charlenemurphy.com. You'll see it in both places. This is all of my workshops are inside my community. So, and I make it really affordable for us to be in that community and do workshops every single week. And we do full moon readings, we do new moon readings, we do all kinds of fun stuff together. But it's our private, safe sanctuary where we get to grow our gifts and have fun and support one another. So go check that out. I would love for you guys to participate in that. Nancy says, thank you, Charlene. Enjoyed hearing your insights and advice. Take in this Southern California sunshine and have a relaxing time here. Thank you. I am. I'm working a lot this week, but Friday I'm going to go take a break and go hang out with my friend Janet. And any spirit that wants to tell me something, please, specifically my grandmom. Bernadette, I would love to do that. Let's do that in person. I don't do mediumship readings on Facebook. I feel that that's a sacred thing, and I just can't do it on Facebook. I won't do it on Facebook. So you guys take good care of yourselves. Take good care of each other. Stay grounded. Keep your eye on the prize. Know that you are magical. Know that you are a magnet to your desires. Know that you can create whatever it is that you're wanting to create. So tap in, tune in, ask yourself the magic question, what do I want? What do I want? And when you start answering those questions about what you want, you start broadcasting a story that the universe is responding to always. So co-create with Spirit, have fun with that. And I will see you guys back here on next Tuesday. All right, we might have to shift the time. Sounds like the gardener is here about the same time. We'll see. I'll keep you updated. So thanks for joining me on Facebook. Thanks for joining me on YouTube. Peace out, you guys. I'll see you soon. Take good care.